whammy where you want that dive buddy. Perfect there from Echo Fox. Different look for Huni, but it is a good combination.
Still should be a good matchup for him as well. Surprise install for Dardoch. Surprise!
Ooh.
Spell shield up. Actually dodges the stun, I believe, there. Now they're just going to fight. Nocturne gets a lot of stats in the early levels, but Dardoch's still going to get chased here. Ryu also first to whack with a blast gun is going to move Dardoch to safety. Meteor still going, no.
Huni is closer, though. This is going to be really close.
Someday here, Spire taken, I believe, by Ryu. Trying to get that extra there for Meteor. Flash forward in. Looking for Dardoch. They will get it. Ryu able to get first blood. Heal burnt by Ryu, but it's not enough to save Meteor still. The fight continues. Huni is going to maybe go down here as well. He does fall. Ryu gets a double kill, but Damonte active in kind with his own double kill. Now Someday still chasing.
Skarner's here too. Meteor's just kind of sniffing this one out.
Yeah, on the one creep. There it goes. What a flash from Cody. And now Papa Chow's just kind of caught in and amongst it. He is sick. He'll burn the ulti, but the TPs are coming in thick and fast. A root on the Someday, but they're going to chase it down. Papa Chow left out to dry. And it's Someday that picks up the kill. I almost feel like Dardoch might have been an experience range, to be honest with you. But we'd have to roll it back and really check in. Instead, we'll celebrate 100 Thieves. Under 10 minutes in, or right on the dot, we'll get that first turret called shared amongst them.
That one out, no problem. And now they've already swapped their lane. 100 Thieves on the top side of the map with Cody's son. And his build is different in this game as well. No lethality.
Cautious, but
Ryu doesn't have flash. Is this going to be an ultimate onto him from Dardoch? There it is.
Who's going to here to support him though? Shen actually also joining in. Ryu just going to get taken down by Huni. Picks up the last hit as he rides in with the Stand United.
I actually really like that from Dardoch because his top side was getting warded. It is now littered with wards, and Meteor's going to counter to the top.
Oh no, Papa Chow going to get stunned up. The Sting is ready for Meteor. Maybe he doesn't want to use it. Ult instead from Afro is the call. Papa Chow, ult's about to wear off. Heal burn by Altec, but
the spell shield there. Because now it's past that point where he'll EU to get the spell shield. And he'll hit you, and then you'll just RU. But Papa Chow is actually fighting.
Bump over, looks like maybe Fuck's gonna try and take a fight.
Papa
Chow in trouble, Dardoch dives in, hits the Stand United, but a good flash breaks the tether. Huni still in the fight though, another flash from Afro gonna try and get him out, but Afro will fall down to Damonte. Someday trying to get an angle here. Very big ult. Kind of back and forth snipes looking for it, but Huni, yes, is enough damage from Meteos of all people to get the kill. And now Fox with Papa Chow having no ultimate and Ryu here in full force. A flash forward from Someday does get the kill. Here it comes, reversing on the flank, looking for it all. Ryu flashes forward. Altec going to be chased down by Meteos. 100 Thieves collect it all.
What an insane
The bot lane looking good, the mid lane looking great. Someday bides his time and then finds a huge TP to seal that fight. And what did Fox do? Huni did not get the attention we thought he might get. The bot lane looked good, but then 100 Thieves just completely wrote down
below, and Cody's son was able to keep firing.
Top lane fight coming in. Looks like Sanjana's moving in once more, living for a little while longer. Ryu trying to make it out, but he's not going to grab it. Dardoch gets the kill. Now a taunt lands in onto Meteos, but Afro is here. Cody's firing away. What an ult from Afro. Might keep his teammate alive. Ryu not so lucky.
Might pick up something here for his team, but actually no, just going to go down there. Banner of command with no Baron. Not that powerful.
A little bit worse, yes, but still pressure mounting. Fox decided will take the trade. Want to get a turret on the board for themselves and do so as they take down the top lane outer. The 100 Steve still pressuring. Now say we'll trade. Oh no, Damonte. He's going in aggressive. He's got the Stand United, but Meteos already here. Afro could be in trouble, but not bad at all defending. The turret goes down on the other side, but Meteos is now too far forward. Afro cannot save him this time.
And I am seeing more and more why Damonte has been playing these last few games for them because but these are still his first few games on Echo Fox in this lineup. Damonte.
Oh, look at this script again! That was insane! Damonte will die, but Dardoch will clean up the scraps. Meteos looking for it. Flashes over the fat part of the wall. Now looking to try and get the ulti. Does suppress him back through. Everyone's
100 Thieves say Ryu has X amount until his summoner spells are back up. So let's just group up and make sure they don't want to fight.
Oh, Papa Chow could have been caught, knocked into the air. Does pop his ulti, but it might not be enough. Damonte instead is going to be the target. Ryu able to take him down. It's a mess in the front line, but the carry's still up here for 100 Thieves. Huni is going to get stunned and killed as Ryu grabs a double kill.
Ryu
can't possibly get into the pit. There's an Ocean Drake if you want a consolation prize. Altec gets a turret, 100 Thieves get the Baron.
6,000 in favor of 100 Thieves, and they're going to get all 3 Ocean Drakes.
Ryu plants a flag outside the Drake. With a win here, they will certainly prove they have earned that #1 spot after a tumultuous spring season that we still have to tiebreak, don't forget.
Yeah, that's true.
For now, 2 minutes left. Ooh. The Baron buff to try and get a siege happening.
Just notice that The Zhonya's Paradox was purchased by Ryu, so he upgraded his Hourglass. It gives you 30 AP and it gives you 15 armor. So that helps him survive the lethality of the Duskblade, because there aren't really many armor items you get to buy as a mage. That just makes him a little less quick.
at it again. Such a good on ulti. Goodbye, Damonte.
Oh, Damonte, you can see on his face, he's like, we're gone.
Yep,
they just got blasted through the mid lane.
Papa Chow dies in collateral as well. The banded up Baron minion. 100 Thieves looking to seal the deal on this game ASAP.
That would be an incredible second half of the season record. 8-1 currently, 9-1 in their last 10 games would be ridiculous.
Would be the best record of any team remaining in the spring. Huni, yeah, gotta be careful. Taunts out of the way with the Shadow Dash. Meteor's going in, forcing a flash. Dodek says, I don't think so, but I want to get out of here right this second. 2 inhibs down. Still a minute 20 left on Baron's Irene.
Yeah, it's only 26 minutes in. They wanted this one to be a fast one like Afro had said.
Going straight for it here. They are sick of the 52-minute game they were forced to play. There's an ult from Dodek, but it's probably all hopeless. Meteor grabs a jungle v jungle kill. Fox just have nothing left to throw at the Thieves. The Sun Turret will be the final bastion of hope for Echo Fox, but it is false. The Nexus exposed. 100 Thieves will finish in style. Your first place 2018 spring team.
Their first playoffs, their first split as a team, and out of nowhere, 100 Thieves clean up the second half of the split. And they claim that #1. They earned that spot.
We talked about how the hiccup in the middle.
Oh, he'll do it, but,
Shen instead.
yeah. They don't have the composition to really play around it very strongly, unfortunately. So he's always a little bit stronger in the game. And hold on, though.
Great miasma there from Jensen to set this up. Damage still coming down. The slap together. He's going to force a flash, but that's enough. The auto gets it with the poison. Jensen ults to try and dive in. Xmithy getting low. They did spot Xmithy just behind mid, trying to protect from another regank. So C9, good little move here, will give themselves the first Drake of the game as they pick up the Ocean around enough. As Xmithy actually coming through bot lane. TL might spring the trap here. Finding Mist going in, but it's a little mistimed. Looking for something here. Licorice also riding in Cloud9. Needs to make this work. There's the Storm back, looking for the feathers. Impact already down here, though. Smoothie now a little too far forward. Doesn't have a really dash to get back there to Sneaky. Needs to wait on the cooldown, but it's not going to be enough. Xmithy grabs that kill, double it. Now going to open up onto Licorice, looking for Sneaky as they dodge out of the cone, but Jensen, he's far too late for this play. Root lands in. Impact looking for the follow-up CC. The silence just short. No, never mind, it was stacked. See if they share the gold. Impact going to hang out and help clear the waves. And looks like gold will be shared, but totally fine with that for Team Liquid. Not too much happening. Gonna make it a break for themselves as well. CNI got the first Ocean. TL will take the Cloud.
But this really isn't a massive advantage here.
He does have an advantage in that coordination. I think they're both in with a shot. As
whoa, what?
Burn his ulti as well. It looks like he's gonna dash back in. Could be okay. TP landing in from Impact, I believe. No, cancelled. Ooh, whoa. Licorice gonna block them. Svenskaren wants to go back in for it. Jensen is gonna be here. The left bounce only gonna find Xmithy. Damage is decent. Smoothie still dodging up, but Licorice does manage to nab a kill.
Still need to wait for some cooldowns, for some pressure. And this is kind of just the duty of the mid laners, that they just go back and forth between mid and top, and Pobelter fine. They just let a minion wave die. Cloud9 didn't answer a minion wave. That's experience, and that's also, they get out scot-free.
This is still kind of that pressure that TL has been building up. Like, C9 just don't have room. They have to keep answering and reacting to Team Liquid's play, so TL eventually look for a play. They don't get anyone, but they get the mid outer, which is probably better than the kill they might have gotten.
Exactly. Opens up the map, and now C9, they get that top turret, so they can shove to tier 2s if they want. But now, that'll be another turret going down in the mid lane. The easiest turret to take out of the tier 2s.
It's falling close to his level 3 ultimate, though. It looks like a...
Looking for Jensen.
On the top side, couple people up. Jensen, yeah, he's going to be the target. 1v3. Can't really outplay this. The ultimate there from Skarner flashes, but he still dies. Licorice stands united. Not enough to let him live, and now Licorice, he's forced to flash out of the way. Cloud9 just can't fight right now. That's going to be 2 kills for Team Liquid.
And the 1-3-1 that C9 is trying to answer, they just get
Team Liquid.
Yeah, they can't defend it, especially because they don't have a lot of wave clear or very ranged wave clear. So that turret goes down. That is 5-1 in turret.
Result. Gonna try and take this turret down finally. This is a big win for Cena if they can grab the turret. But now they actually may get a pick on a Smoothie. Could be even better. It's Smithy looking for a pick around the other side. Pobelter, I think he's gonna live through this. Gonna pull one back in. It's Jensen, but Pobelter finally goes down. Jensen and Licorice though caught out together. A taunt there on two impacts a little late, and Jensen is gonna fall. A trade is not what you want there.
Yeah, the flank from Impact, his teleport was up. He made it to the backside. And now Xmithy trying to look.
I mean, where can Xenon really run to? The answer probably nowhere. As they're just together trying to find something. Still 4v4. Liquid with their gold lead, playing off with their advantage. Again, another nom. You know, Licorice gonna try and make it happen. Sneaky needs to let the feathers rip, but he can't quite get it spent. Now gonna try and get away. Sneaky finally ults, getting away from a binding. That could be enough to disengage, but now Baron's a threat.
Oh, binding was... Yeah, about I would say a full item ahead in terms of inventory value for Impact. Plus, he's Cho'Gath. He's getting all these...
It's actually on Great Escape right now.
Wait, is that a Baron? Oh, they have Cassiopeia.
Licorice, great flash! Blastcone's there as well. Ulti is ready for Licorice. They might just go for this.
They have to keep Xmithy out of the pit. They can't let him get in.
Smoothie actually goes for a try to pin him with his life. Xmithy! Oh my god! Steals the Barons and the hope from Cloud9. Doublelift isn't even gonna die. Sneaky falls instead. Xmithy finally dies. But it's just not gonna matter. Pobelter is here. The damage is more than done by Team Liquid. Svenskeren gonna buy some time with the passive, but my goodness.
That was huge. The black shield from teams that looked like they were indomitable. Now we're playing those tiebreakers.
Understandably, it hurts most when you trip right at the end of the finish.
Same thing for Smoothie. You have to kind of watch out as Team Liquid, regardless of how far ahead you are. Your backline is still very vulnerable. Whoa, speaking of vulnerable.
The target, gonna go back in, maybe a little early, but Jensen just eats so much damage. Double doesn't quite find the snipe. Let's bounce channel, but Pobelter flashes out of the way. It's chaos under the turret. Heroes Redemption will bolt to the tower and have Smoothie. He's gonna get out. Team Liquid, no kills, but they'll just take the turrets instead.
Yeah, Jensen thought he was safe because he had a Banshee's fail. And he had Flash and Cleanse. He does get out, but that is the base absolutely destroyed.
Make it 2. They prepared mid. They already did the work with the Baron Cannon in the bot lane. So 2 inhibs down. Team Liquid, methodical and decisive as they look to seal away Cloud9 and fight for a spot in third or
On
fourth.
top of that, and even TL has just been going for engages right here.
Yep, looking for it again. Why not? Transparent forced to get out, but he gets rooted. Elastic slingshot goes on Stomplet. He gets popped in the bloblet.
You have to TP if you want to save him.
No point at all. TL make the good play. Doublelift gets the kill on this fence.
Neutral objective to pick up with the power of this dragon.
Yep, I think C9 know they can't defend, so just go back and clear out the super minions that they can. Yeah, it's coming right up. Cloud9 here, or it's just TL snowballing the game. In fact, they're going proactive again. Looking for the pick on a Sneaky. Ult for that damage is insane. Finally gets his way out of there. Smoothie dashes back barely.
Oh, the shots!
Oh, got a block. Licorice.
What?
No!
What?
It curled around. Not enough far forward. Maybe the splash killed him, but that is a heartbreaker. Smoothie gets sniped by Doublelift.
Man, is that William or is that Angelina Jolie? What is going on?
Doublelift looking flashy regardless of who. Sneaky again eating damage. Doublelift is a monster on this Jhin. Especially with the Elder Dragon helping out. Pobelter as well. Maybe might have 2 deaths in the column and only 5 assists, but my goodness is he doing damage. Cloud9, 4v5 trying to defend. Team Liquid want to end it now.
Yeah, TL want to put themselves in a position to get 3rd or 4th here.
Memes aside, Team Liquid will be happy to take a win here. Cloud9 trying to defend, but Nexus Turret 1 has fallen. A suppress in. Again, Team Liquid starting the fight before Cloud9 can even think to react. Licorice dead for far too long. The Nexus turrets will force Svenskeren. Fakes a potential slingshot in. TL play very safe and they'll take down the 3rd in here, but it just doesn't really matter at the end of the day. Team Liquid have smothered Cloud9 in this game.
Here comes the open up. Finishing touches here.
Drapes look good. House looks in order. Feng Shui is all there. And oh my goodness, Smoothie almost sniped in 1 by Doublelift. He's back to the fountain fence. Garen unstoppable with no passive. Will fall to the onslaught of this Jhin. Sneaky burns the ult, but the Nexus is exposed. And Team Liquid will move forward here as they play for playoff seeding.
And they will be very happy with the form that they've been in. Their last 3 games, they have just been destroying their last 4 games in a row here. They are peaking at the right time.
beautiful things about any sports, Irene. It does not matter how bad you have been
The last
doing.
game they had against C9 is Scatter of the Weeks, knocking Svenskeren out of Invis time and time again, turning the game on its head. He
And
has
obviously at level 1, can only just get some poke there.
Yeah, but still very nicely done. And while the Aftershock passive is up there, and oh my god, they're actually going to proc the stun.
Ignite down as well, level 1 looking good. Apollo
might
flips the
just be
flash away.
dead.
Looking for it to ignite is enough. Mithy able to grab it, but it's a counter kill for Hakuo.
The trade of kills, both the supports get it, but this is actually in this position for Hanser. Mike Young looking to force something out with the Predator.
Oh, flash, there's the ult down. But Vivian going to eat the damage. Scatter of the Week will follow. Looking for another kill. It's Bjergsen that grabs it. Next to the tier. Mid lane once again. Mike Young going to rush
Young.
in. Stun doesn't land. Now Vivian, no, he doesn't even flash. Maybe saves it for after, but I don't know if that's enough. The Shockwave is good, but a good counter gank here from Lyra. Could turn it all the way around. Lyra finds it. There's Hakuo looking to drag one back into the box for Mithy. Lyra still here. There's a flash. Follow forward. Permafrost. Clutch Gaming. Finally get an answer here in the mid lane for Bivin. Grabs the kill.
Well done, and Fevin doesn't even blow his... only going to help them to take any potential Barons or other Dragons, things like that. Will help a lot in the siege, and this is quite a strong siege comp with
Roaming around. Mike Young's going to spot them. Control what is here. 2v2 right now. Flash the press. Looking for the sting. The Q missed actually from Mithy, but the knockup might still be good enough. Bjergsen combos in for the two-man stun. Haunter with the GP ult on top.
Shockwave.
A Shockwave though defensively. Lyra gets out with a lantern. Hako able to save his teammates.
nicely done. The heal
Here as well, so it's currently 4v3 under this turret.
Bjergsen's on the roam, but he decides to go back and push out. So this, to me, signifies TSM thinks they can hold on their own, but they are getting pretty low.
Oh, good plans by Mithy. Lyra with a pinpoint ulti though. Not enough. The Shockwave. Oh, Lyra, I think he tried to follow in with the flash, but doesn't get it. Lantern though is going to get him out to safety. Clutch racing for that first turret.
Bjergsen coming down now, though, and they could get cut off a little bit here. It looks like he did shove out the wave and comes on down. Predator pop by Mike. Nice hook on a Bjergsen.
Good cleanse though by Bjerg to get himself out. Lyra forced to up. Here comes Shelly charging up. Lyra here to try and deter it though. Any weakening you can do is nice. Again, oh, great stun. Lyra just again trying to kill the Herald. The damage it's doing is good, but it's not enough for the turret. Hako also back here again, but TSM first at this play.
And nicely defended. TSM is also a lot more healthy. You look at Hako, half health. You look at Lyra, half health or so. Fevin about half health now. Nice flash.
Yep.
But it will be TSM's turret. They're a lot healthier. They can look to force the play. Because
Get the first ward down to spot Lyra in the brush.
Predator
Mike
pops.
looking for the kidnap, finds the suppress in onto Lyra. Lantern is there. Oh, he gets knocked back away from it. Very nice from TSM. The collapse is good.
Look at all the way. Spiky is going to be very, very strong. It looks like TSM going to get another turret. So that is 2-0 now. They really are starting to open up the gold lead. 4K ahead, looking to take this another dragon here too, and just kind of help them that much more. And it's less, I think, in cases like this about the big amount of power that an Ocean Dragon is going to give you, and more about, hey, we are in control of the map. We have turrets down on the bottom side and in the mid lane. We should allow them to pick up a lot of victories. And here is them finally going to be able to knock down that first turret.
Apollo does get it. Sven's like,
Damage.
might cost you his life. Very strong. CD took a turret in top. They know that there's space here, so they just trade right back.
And
Take
Clutch
another turret.
is going to try to answer in mid lane. They are pushing up here pretty heavily, but Haunter trying to be able to push them back.
Backthrow Shockwave, flash out from Haunter. Lyra's here, gets the Chilling Smite down. Ace in the hole, flash forward from Lyra. He wants to seal, he'll get the Permafrost. The damage is good for Vivian. Grabs it.
Oh, the hook on Mike Young.
That's a suppressor, but I think it might be okay. No, it's not at all. Apollo is going to go down solo with a big scoop, trying to find the rest of the fight. The hook. Ryan's back in onto Mike Young, but for Vivian just doesn't.
It only builds into a death cap.
Bonus anthem.
Yeah, it might just simply be, hey, I want to be as strong as I possibly can be right now, because when you're getting...
Solo does have some armor building up now. Ninja Turbine plus. Ooh, suppression under Hakuo. Good spell. Bad news, Bears. It does. Mike Young able to get the kill. Solo with a big scoop in. Mithy getting low. Almost gets headshot down, but it's not enough. It's Sven. Tears Lyra apart. Solo quick to fall after Haunter grabs the double. TSM find 3 quick ones.
Yeah, and they're finally able to get that advantage from all the vision they have around the Baron. They are going straight onto the Baron. It will be. There's no chance of a contest from Clutch Gaming, and this is going to be a massive gold lead. The Baron on the map, and TSM in full control.
No contest offered, I think rightly so. Clutch will take the mid outer. Oh, Lyra, never mind. He says it is. Shockwave back, trying to get the Brawn, but he's pretty tanky with the Unbreakable up box there from Hakuo, but TSM not deterred. Will take down the turret.
Yeah, they try to expend a lot of ultimates there, hoping they can burst down someone to kind of push TSM back. But patient about that bot lane, because they knew off of the ultimates being down, they could knock down that outer turret in the mid. And top turret is extremely low too, so you can just rotate up there and look to finish that off if Haunter doesn't do it himself.
Yeah, Haunter is just having quite the solo mission here. Again, Getting back up. No Formog, so TSM like, oh, we got 2 Oceans. That seems like a pretty good compensation.
Be completely enormous.
Yeah. Now Ocean Drake number 3. TSM will claim them all. Elder Dragon will be the next spawn in this game, but TSM...
That was actually the flash blown from Mike Young. He didn't even need to blow a summoner. The hook, though.
Pakuo
My
gets
God.
crushed by Sven and Bjergsen. And the follow-up is here. Mithy uses ult.
Really squishy style builds, especially on a pick champion.
TSM again just knowing full well what their lead looks like on the map. Clutch with only still turrets taken, make it 7 now for TSM Solo with a very unrequited face check. He's going to get taken, no!
CCR, yeah, they're just going to start this up. They're going to try to force TSM into a fight that Clutch is ready for. The GP ultimate's going to drop, though, and Clutch is getting fairly low.
Damage to me seems like a little too much. Baron goes over, Mike Young steals it, and it's a complete tragedy in the pit for Clutch Gaming. They'll clean up the kills, they'll pick up 3, they'll grab the Baron, Forbidden will die, and TSM get it all.
Yeah, Mike Young finally going to get his revenge for Apollo stealing it away in their earlier games in the season. TSM is going to clean up this game against Clutch. 3 members down, Baron buff on the map, 16,000 gold lead.
All about the Ezreal. Apparently TSM secure the Baron, take down the inhib, and are just going straight for the base.
And TSM are now setting up that match with Team Liquid, the rematch against Double Lift, to see who's going to be in that 3rd seed.
Certainly a lot of excitement, but TSM maybe doubts in the middle of the split, but they will silence a lot of that here as they take down Clutch, move in to play for 3rd or 4th versus Liquid. Clutch had that number in the regular season, but when it counts, TSM take it.
TSM just so consistent over the years. Despite the fact they had a very poor start to the split, they've been steadily improving in the second.
The hover, you mentioned that at the very beginning of one of the likely odds for Bjergsen.
Yeah.
And he's going to be on one of his more famous champions. Orianna in the mid lane. Sion does go top, beating that Cho'Gath up there. Sven's recall.
Oh, and Smithy is actually behind them now as a result. Sven's off his base.
For Liquid, they've got better items as well. The stun and Mithy is already there, and he's got his summons, but it does not matter. First blood comes through for Ole, cleanly done.
These guys can really get done.
Not only damage, but how many minions can they deny as well? Haunter has no TP, but does have OP if he wants to get back to the lane. Also, still sticking around topside. He did not finish the recall. He's waiting for a play. If TL overcommits, that doesn't happen. A flash comes out, and Let's Bounce brings one back in. So they have the damage on an impact, looking for the slap together. In comes the unstoppable Sion for more CC to come through. A flash out from Pope, but they find Xmithie. He's forced to jump away, gets just barely out from this one, and the health bar is incredibly low as Bjergsen might find the flash shockwave. Can he get it? Can he go for impact? There's a shockwave in. There's the kill picked up. Alone time with the turret. Of course, keep in mind that Double Lift is pushing alone on the bottom side at that same moment.
Oh, it's actually going to be so close on who gets the first turret. They ran out of minions. TL run out of minions, though, on the bottom side. And TSM just barely will get that first turret plus the kill. So a really clever lane swap here.
Turret and Baron such damage, but they are knocking that one down. Xmithie waiting across the wings, puts the ulti in. Here comes some damage as well. Smite fight going to be coming through. Who's going to grab that one? Down to 700 HP. The Sven's going to get the kill on Xmithie first, and he loses his life. And the Smite, of course, then comes to a lead for CSM right now. And now
ulting in behind Pobelter.
Ooh, he's going to try to get away. Shockwave going to land anyway, though, and there's not much of a place to go. Suddenly, a 4v1 out of nowhere. Camp mid, and Pobe is dead.
Just beautifully done, honestly. The rotation here from TSM. The bot lane has been moving around the map, very proactive, and without the flash on Pobelter, they knew he couldn't get away. This is going to be another turret here for TSM, and the most critical one on the map.
Yeah, mid-outer falling. That limit is not...
If you do lose, even if you're a 3rd seed versus a 6th seed, you can fail in those matches. So there are pros and cons, certainly, but it's always interesting to kind of see people's different opinions on that. Either way, the Rift Herald taken down, immediately going to be dropped, and there are more gold kind of in the pocket with his Rage Blade, and now going to have opportunities in these team fights.
They find the knockup, they find the double Q slap, and Let's Bounce is going to bring in one as double flash away.
Coming in for
Not
DL.
easy for Ole, but jumps right back into his teammates, and here comes the rest of the squad. 5 are here, and TSM suddenly outnumbered as they're starting to fall. 1 is gone, make it 2, and Mike Young might have a prayer here as he jumps right across the team of Flash Q comes across now. Flash
the
away himself.
Follow.
And they're going to find Shockwave. Shockwave going to disengage, but Xmithie already finds the front line. Plus Rupture means Bloblets, and that's going to be a certain death. They give the kill to Impact. Interestingly, Wave, there's no turret to attack. Wards dueling, fighting for vision, but 2,000 HP left into this one, unless there's going to be some kind of steal attempt, and it won't happen. A shot comes through for Impact. The Mountain Drakes now across this map is dying pretty quickly. Getting lower and lower, and Ole actually getting himself into melee range will take some damage. Nice Shockwave comes in, and he could be running out of health, and they will, in fact, delete the Braum. Ole stepping a bit too far forward. That actually might mean mid lane tier 2 will fall.
Yeah, Ole just kind of won.
They're going to get rid of one of the wards. Baron spawning in 135, and I think he's got enough damage. Impact can't really push him away. Keep in mind, Impact's in a minion wave. This could be a good fight for Hanser. Gonna find the slam into the ground, and he's got ulti.
Coming down.
Impact flashes and gets away from the line of fire. Now it's slow towards double, but he's looking for a bit of shots. Well,
Additional pressure on the map.
and speaking of pressure into the jungle, goes the entire team on both sides. A knock up there onto the front line. Hanser running out of health, knocked right back into the air, and that's going to be a kill. Going to Pobelter, 5-4. Now the overall scoreline. The re-engage towards Pobo, half HP, runs away. Hanser going to the front line with his zombie core. Of course, Impact now no longer has Feast for the play. Looking at maybe a bit more. Can they separate them? As Mythias, of course, brought in the players, and now going to spit a Varus, and Impact does not have flash, does have
on the Baron, they just rise ulted in the pit.
What a good play out of TL. They're going to trade Impact for a Baron. Worth it every
there, though.
time.
He could try to steal this. He's going to ult into the pit.
But look at that, it's at 2,600 HP, so now he's got to save Flash for that one, or a Blast Cone, 700 health, the Flash forward. Oh, it's going to be grabbed up by Rise. Pobelter gets a trade of a kill via Shockwave, but now Sion's going to find himself some more prey. Smithy does have Flash if he needs it, trying to cut away from the team, but now he's got nowhere to go, so this will be TL losing 3 people as payment for grabbing Baron, assuming they can actually kill off Smithy. He's still running away pretty fast.
Might have a chance to get out here, but I don't think so. I think he's going to be run down. Maybe just trying to waste as much time as possible. But you can see TSM is even pushing on the bottom side of the map, and Smithy does eventually go down. Bjergsen picking up a heal build at tank killing, and I think that's what he needs to look for.
Meanwhile, Tank's trying to kill him, but only the front line is grabbed as Ole forced to flash right back out.
Comes
the stun
in.
comes through. What are they going to get? A lot of damage, and Braum is going to go away until Winter. That's a kill picked up. Sorry, Santa, you're gone on this one. A nice Shockwave. Going to get Impact. Smithy actually disrupts the jump forward, but a slow is going to land, and Impact will lose his life. A kill over to Sven. 2-0 TSM.
Push towards being able to deal with the front line. And the question becomes, can he do it, even with all of that? You know, Pobelter is up, pushing on the top side, dealing with minions down on the bottom side, and you know, he is going to have to not only position very well and kind of avoid the initial engages, but he's got to constantly put out damage, because Rise is, I think, very poor at actually killing off these frontliners. And they're looking for another play on Impact.
Might be true. 3v1 though, the knock-up easy onto Impact, and he can't really knock down Mithy easily, running a bit lower on health, but Impact will indeed fall a second time in a row. They picked him off in this side lane by himself, thanks to Tom Cran's ultimates. That turret is going to drop, no problems at all. Sven up to 5-1 execution. Of course, vitally important. Speaking of which, onto the front line, they see Impact yet again. A bit small for a Cho'Gath. The knockup is in, down to about half HP, and into the back line comes the Zac. Tries to find Let's Bounce. He's so low on health, and absolutely shredded by double his Cogmog. Smithy pops the hourglass, runs away. Shockwave onto 3 though, and they get the trade kill. But the Drake was picked up on TSM's side, or sorry, TL's side, and then it slowly plus the Mountain Drake helping. So a nice pickup. TSM turned a kill into a huge objective and a clean.
Actually clearing out these waves, but at the same time, there's a big risk that Mike Young and Hanser can just go for an engage. And if you get caught by a Shockwave from Bjergsen on these 3.5 items, you'll be going down quick. There it is!
Shockwave brings in 1. The Glacial Prison going to buy some time. Double stays alive, but he's down to 1/4 HP, meaning he has to disengage. Zac going to find the front line. Can he make Let's Bounce happen? He just Bounce House. He's actually going to be turned back around on him, but jumped up and down goes the base. A nice play out of
the banner cannon on the Baron buff. They're looking to knock down this turret, and they're pushing forward pretty aggressively. Mike Young threatening the dive.
DL must go in to stop this one, or they will lose some turrets. The front line taking some damage, but out they go. Kog'Maw, yeah, putting the hit towards them. Mithy getting a bit low, not quite stunned. The chomp comes in, and Bjergsen is dead with Flash still on.
They
the
need to keep chasing.
TL must get something. Rise going to bring him not very far. Pobelter, you get some time to push. 1 kill, 1 turret, 3 minions alive. They might get a little bit more.
I mean, it's still, but that could have been a couple more kills. That could have been so much more for TL if they could have pulled off that chase. I mean, there was a lot of low health bars there on TSM, but either way, they hold on, they do win the fight, and they are getting stronger. And Double is picking up the BF. You could be going towards an Essence Reaver, something that you are a pretty big advocate for.
Yeah. Pope forced a flash away from a
slow
Sven, flash ults, and Pope has no escape tools except for damage output. Can he just kill Sven? That answer is no. Found out by the rest of the team. Mike Young there in the back lines. They could look for Impact. They're going to get the knockup on the front line there. They can get a kill on a Cho'Gath as a result.
Over the wall.
Let's Bounce going to pull them back. Double only does enough damage to force them away, but not enough to kill. This Kog'Maw not a big enough threat.
Their team
run away.
going to go for the end here. Double was not in the fight.
Can they claim third right after this one? Hanser walks right in. He's got Superman is next to him. Chunk, chunk, chunk. The Lumberjack, of course, not the skin this time around, but still gets plenty of damage down that turret at about 2/3. has to disengage from the rest of Liquid being around. That TP may be a bit over-aggressive. Doesn't get all that much for it, but the team can still push in for top lane. 2-2 is going to fall.
Yeah, TL falling apart at the seams a little bit. A botch chase down. Doublelift, you're not able to get involved in that fight after Pobelter was out of position. He gets picked. Impact goes down. They lose a Nexus turret. They're going to lose at least one more inhibitor, and maybe just the 3 inhibs straight up because Pobelter is still not up. He's just coming up now, and TSM are pressing. No chance of a steal.
Smithy's zoned out. Hanser, Mithy, Bjergsen, the 3, but making sure that can't happen. Mithy, ulti gets interrupted. There's the Elder picked up. Where's the
being amplified by that Elder Dragon? Doublelift doesn't have time to get back to base to actually get the Essence Reaver.
Yeah, basically this minion gives Essence Reaver, but they're gonna have to give up the inhibitor probably anyway and fight for the Nexus itself under the protection of those lone turrets down there. One of them, of course, is already fallen. There is so little of the
one has respawned to the bot side, which stops it from being 6 super minions per round and moves it just to 2. But we'll see.
Just yet, but Mike Young's going to turn that one away, which means the flash is forced, but he's still going to be found out. Let's bounce. Going to bring him right back in. Scooped up the rise, and that's going to be the kill. Going over to Mithy, chomps him up no problem without a mid laner. How can you hope to defend? Doublelift has to do miracle work right now on the 4v5. Otherwise,
yeah, Bjergsen still has his shockwave. Sven still has his ulti. I just don't see it happening, but Doublelift is going to try. This is the last fight potentially for that 3rd place for TSM.
And Hib's going to fall. Taking their time. They've got 30 seconds to play with the balls forward, looking for what Bjergsen's going to find. Doublelift is the one to watch, found with the slow. Gets away from it, though, gets some time to shoot the front line now. He's going to take down Mike Young to Bloblitz, waiting for some damage to come across. Ole's going to kite back. They get the kill onto Smithy already, though, so 5v3, turrets falling, and Doublelift just cannot find the right targets. The tanks will not go down. A double for Sven. Nexus over. TSM claim the 3rd seed in playoffs.
And what a run it's been for TSM. Struggling so heavily at the start of the split. So much criticism aimed their way because of that poor start, because of all the changes they have made, and has to feel like vindication for TSM, ending in 3rd seed.
Which makes the laning phase so much harder, and he's going to be against Corki in the mid lane for Peppermint.
And the Corki was already a good matchup into the Galio, so this certainly can be something that Jensen may struggle
with. To help him frontline, that might mean he goes full tank Gallia, but Lyra now is right behind him, so things to be threatened of, and Jensen going to sidestep the stun, but they're going to get this damage anyway. Lyra's got to flash out, but one more hit will kill. No, it won't! Are you kidding? The first blood goes to Jensen, are you kidding? And the 2nd kill comes through. That is a...
Nothing to leash to.
Not too bad there. Black Shield comes down in time and gets popped. Now the re-engage as Ronnie comes around. 2 more hits. That's going to be a stun available. Yeah, the binding means damage on the top line. The trap there, the run away, but the shot comes in ahead. Goes down and rolling. Apollo finally gets one of the bind, and Svensker looking for the re-dive as the wave is cleared. It's a little bit easier. They find the W slow. They find the ultimate across as well. No ult to disengage. Unstoppable, pulling him back in. The last bit of damage comes through almost, and he will actually.
I think you should even try at this point. I think he'll just get CC'd up and probably go down. And yeah, the fact that Vevman didn't actually elect a base, he canceled his back. He decided seconds of a fight, and then you do get pretty squishy. But TP coming in here from behind from Licorice. They have the Camille ultimate.
And they put the Black Shield towards Apollo. Now a flash out from Morgana, but he's trapped inside the Hextech ultimatum. The stun's coming in, Flash to get away, but Sneaky's still going to find the auto attack. And the kill comes into the bot lane. A nice TP out of Licorice. The ulti from Gangplank not going to zone them away enough, but it does mean turrets can fall. Clutch get first turret mid lane, and plenty of damage top if they want it.
So they will be able to get this. We'll see how much more they can take, because Apollo will be doing work, knocking this down, and Gangplank will be
get a bit of farm. Right now, no one is holding top lane against Apollo's Caitlyn. That turret's not dead yet, but it will fall eventually as no one is stopping. Now for the big play in the top side of the map. A big chunk comes through, and now Galio in as well for the knockup. The rest of the team coming in as well. Goodbye to Solo. 1 versus 4, loses his life. That is a nice play out of Cloud9.
Yeah, well done by Cloud9. 4-man dive there, but Peppermint is pushing up mid lane. Clutch already took down 1 turret on the top side, and they're going for the Rift Herald, so they are trying to trade objectives fairly evenly here. 2 turrets already the way of C9 and the kill, so let's see how much more Clutch can really take that 2nd turret right now. Meanwhile, C9 are going to try to answer elsewhere on the map again. It's been kind of this run and gun style from Cloud9 as they try to push away from where this Clutch Gaming duo is.
And consistent. A barrel crit kills an entire minion wave or close enough that it's going to drop. The ultimate as well, when it seems like Clutch Gaming as a team play 4-1 as a map. Solo lives up to his name and then globals into the other 4 as they make big plays. And it's been a style that's gotten them into the top 6, and they're looking poised reasonably well to get a fifth place.
Forward and do that now, getting the solo goal for himself. They are +1.
15 seconds on in front of ulti, gonna find a slow on Sneaky. He ults and almost gets bound on the way down, dodging away though. Black Shield keeps him safe, and not a lot of backline found. Galio now gonna pull in one. It's Peppermint, I do believe, with the damage output very high. Hakuo pops the stopwatch, tries to run in. Comes Licorice, flashes, gets one kill, now traps up Apollo. Finds his second, a 2 for 0. Lyra forced to run away. Svensker can take enough as well. Now this is a great fight for Cloud9. They find the 2 for 0 and they get out cleanly.
Yeah, Licorice finding a lot there. Siki has no ulti though, has to flash out, and Jensen is really low on the side to Febvin there too. Getting very close. He'll right back up. Plus, he has that fleet footwork, so will be the Infernal for Cloud9. They come out heavily on, and a change that had some impact, but because nothing has really been forced out too much. Jensen's going to be roaming down. They're going to actually look for the play. Here comes the ultimate.
This duel for Licorice looks pretty good. Solo trying to get his damage, but it's not going to be enough. A flash away. Licorice going to be sniped at and has no escape tools left. So 1 for 1. A trade of a lot of abilities. Both this Inferno going to mean that the Drake count will be identical between the teams as well. No one to stop this.
C9 does have full vision control over the Baron, though, and they are heading in that.
Things are going a bit
weird.
Clutch
doesn't know.
I mean, Lyra is kind of getting fought, but it just isn't going to happen in time. The Baron going over to Cloud9. Well,
so the Baron definitely a lot more valuable, especially with how much more powerful it is. You know, in the recent patches, getting that buff, more AP. Therefore, Jensen going to be pretty nice as well. But you know, I thought that Clutch's ward, which is kind of a smart ward, leading up in the carries are on those 3-item power spikes, but. Oh, nice catch on a Licorice.
They're going to knock him down. Galio or not, the damage going to be there. Looking for the back line, not going to find it. And Jensen, when Aftershock wears off, is going to be squishy. But Zach finds the front. A flash away keeps Lyra safe. But it is still up 5-5 in overall turrets, though. Looking at round number 3 as Sven reaches the back line, gets some damage, and Hakuo pulls him forward. Here comes Galio. This could be massive. They found Corki. They found a second. What a fight from Cloud9. 3. Make it a 4 as Apollo crashes down. And Solo, the last one alive. Cloud9 at the end of the Baron buff. It will be a trade, but Solo alone versus 4 to save the game. Cloud9 ready to keep pushing for more turrets.
Yeah, the Baron is still there, and just what an incredible engage by Svensker and Jensen. And it's looking like they could just close this out. There's 1 minion remaining, but I think Solo's going to get picked off.
Minions are gone. Orange is pop. He is going to die, but now there's a bit of time as the minion wave is coming back in. But there it is, and Cloud9 make the play at the end of the split to finally end the losing streak. They will secure that 5th seed. Cloud9 versus Liquid and Clutch versus TSM will be our first quarterfinal matchups.
And what a crazy end there. Such a decisive engage from Cloud9. They pulled the trigger
themselves to pick up the wins before the postseason, and this pack, rather, were worthy of the OP5. They are Someday, Meteos, Bjergsen, Sven, and Aframu, so all of them from 2 teams. First up, 100 Thieves Someday.
Yeah, lots of praise has to go to 100 Thieves for their week of beating Clutch, who was 3rd coming into the week, and then also beating Echo Fox twice, who was first pretty much the whole split to get the number 1 seed. And Someday had a lot of tough matchups against Tooney, was able to really step it up. Meteos as well, you can see in the jungle there.
5 games, we have our playoff bracket in the race for the finals in Miami. Because of today's results, Team Liquid faces Cloud9 next week on day 1 of the playoffs, with TSM hoping to book a trip to the Fillmore in a rematch with Clutch Gaming on Sunday. Normally, NA LCS tonight would close out the weekend.